Hello my friends, welcome to my channel Bringer of Light Intuitive. I'm Cindy. Thank you so much for being here with me today. We're going to go ahead and dive into a Libra New Moon energy for you and see what reading and message wants to come out for you. As always, comment below and let me know who I'm reading for. And if you want to share how this reading resonates for you, I always love to read through your comments. Thank you so much for also telling me if you are new. I want to welcome you. Welcome in or welcome back, depending on if you are new. Sorry about the noise. I feel like you might be going through some, we're going to go ahead and dive in. I feel like you may be going through a lot of maybe disruption in your life, or maybe you have felt like you've been going through a lot of challenges and disruption, or like every time you think that you are, getting back on your feet, or things are turning and changing and going in the right direction, it's like then some other disruption happens. And I feel like this card says your commitment is being tested. So I feel like it's like that's been happening for a lot of us, and it's for the reason of, how bad do you want what you want? How bad do you, those intentions that you set even from the beginning of the year or the last new moon cycle, how bad do you want it? What are you calling in? What are you manifesting? How bad do you want it? How much are you committed? Even through the stormy moments, even through the uncertainty, are you still committed to your dreams? Are you still committed to that vision and that thing that you said you wanted to manifest? A time to give rather than take. Adjustments are required. Releasing negativity. Also have Scorpio energy here, working through your fears and releasing negativity. Have faith in your dreams. How committed are you to your dreams? Do you have faith, or are you letting the challenges tell you that they're never going to come, or keep you in a state of fear instead of faith? Keep you in a state of fear and doubt. See, the adjustments that is showing up here, the adjustments that are required is maybe turning up your faith. Turning up your faith and releasing negativity, releasing fear. We do talk about that a lot on this channel, is switching from fear to faith. Both require us to believe in something that we can't see. It's easier, I think, unfortunately. I think it's easier for us to believe in what what we're afraid of. Believe that things are not going to work out. Believe that, challenges are trying to knock us out of, or knock us off course, and they're there to test you, to test your commitment, to test your faith. Do you still believe, even if it feels like, even if it looks like to my eyes like everything might be falling apart, we might be going through one disruption after another? Does that tell me that it's never going to happen? Does that make me want to give up? Knowing that your feelings are valid, and if it does make you feel like you want to give up, just give yourself a hug, and let's switch from that energy of fear into faith. And let's look from the eyes of our heart instead of the eyes of our 3D reality that says that, oh my gosh, everything is falling apart. That doesn't mean that what you want is not unfolding in the unseen realm. There is something unfolding for you. We're in the season of Libra. This Libra New Moon is all about balance. It's all about divine timing. It's all about shifts and changes. We're starting a new chapter. Let's set some new intentions from today, and let's believe with all belief. Let's give energy to what we believe. Let's give energy to what our heart wants. How can I give more energy rather than take what's not showing me what I want? Rather than taking my 3D reality at face value, how can I give? Follow my heart. Stay committed to my dreams. Stay committed to my vision. How can I give energy to that? Trusting my heart and unfolding in the unseen. Trusting in the unfolding of the unseen what's happening in the spirit realm that you can't see is your faith, your dreams are literally forming in the spirit realm. You just can't see it in your 3D yet. And even though it feels like everything is falling apart, literally everything in the around that is changing right now. And even if it feels like things are not coming together, it does not mean that they are not about to shift like overnight. Things are coming together overnight. People are getting literally rained on by blessings. Not just one thing they've been asking for, not just two things, but like doors opening and opportunities landing that are overwhelming because there's so much, but it's all positive energy. So it's an overwhelming in a good way. How can I feed my faith? How can I feed my faith over fear? How can I shift from fear into faith? Both requiring us to believe in what we can't see. We may be conditioned and programmed to think that fear is easier to believe in because of what's happened to us in the past. But why not trust that the universe has your back? Why not trust that your heart is telling you we're going this way for a reason, believing in this thing this dream for a reason, because there's a future version of you that is already living in that dream. Have faith in your dreams, my friends. Let's see what the tarot wants to add to this, okay? All right. Whoops, lovers. Whoops, lovers. Okay, tell me more, please. Maybe that's your dream. Lovers is also a choice to follow your heart. I've got the Seven of Wands, a choice to follow your heart right here. Wow. I have an itch on my head. I feel like somebody just had an itch on their head. That was just random and weird. So if that was you, there's probably a message here that is like loud and clear, mimicking your intuition. Okay. So the Lovers is all about back in the day, in the beginning of tarot. Lovers was a choice, making a choice to follow your heart. The Seven of Wands for me, now this could be you feeling defensive and everything, but this for me is always the energy of standing up passionately for what your heart wants. Standing up passionately. You can look at all of these 6 wands right here. He's holding one, and this is the 7. So all the other wands are like distractions and disruptions and chaos and conflict and things happening, and my 3D reality just doesn't look like anything is coming together. But my heart wants this. Could be a relationship, it could be something else. Look at it as a divine union of some kind. It could be a soulmate relationship, it could be a soulmate job, it can be a soulmate location, it could be a soulmate promotion, it could be a soulmate house, anything. Look at this as some sort of divine soulmate union that is it's being put together for you in the unseen realm. But it needs you to choose it. It needs you to choose to stand up passionately no matter what. That I am going to believe that what I want wants me. And there is a future version of me that is living in that reality right now. What else does the tarot want to say to you? I feel like your reading, this new moon reading, is all about setting clear intentions for what you want and aligning with it, like committing to it. Even if it's slow, even if it's been slow. And speaking of, even if it's been slow, we've got the Temperance here, but look, the Temperance is the angel that says that, especially with the Knight of Pentacles, your dream has been protected. And B, it is mixing, the angel is mixing all the pieces into place behind the scenes. Everything is being mixed up for you. This includes people, places, and things that have to all be in alignment in order for you to get your dream. That is what is happening behind the scenes, and that is what you can trust and believe in. Trust in a higher power has got you. Trust that this Knight of Pentacles is carrying your dream to you, but he also is connected to some sort of a guardian angel that is literally guarding and protecting your dream. No matter what it is, no matter how long it's been, no matter what comes up. I've got the Five of Swords here, and the Five of Swords feels a lot like all of the challenges and all the disruptions and everything that has put you in your head and caused overthinking, caused worry, caused fear, and we're learning how to shift out of fear and into faith, because what we want wants us, period. And there is a future version of yourself that is already living in that reality, period. Okay, period, guys. Page of Pentacles, there it is. This is a very beautiful new beginning of this Knight showing up with the page. This could be a message. This could be you following what lights you up. This could be you committing. Really, this is what I feel, because that's kind of usually what I feel about this card, is that I'm committing to my new path. No matter how long it takes, no matter what my 3D reality looks like, I'm committing to my dream right now, today. I'm rewriting my intentions. I am recommitting to my dream, and I am being confident and courageous to stay committed. And let's see what happens when you do that. What happens in this next moon cycle? I've got the Two of Wands. That's you going, we have the two wands here. That's you going from fear to faith and committing to faith. What unfolds next when we decide, okay, that's fear. We want to get out of that. Justice. Libra itself. Justice, truth, clarity, divine timing. This is basically the Libra New Moon showing up in your reading. Putting you in your power, giving you that truth and that clarity. Also, it is divine justice. Justice going in your favor. Rewards for all the injustice in the past. It's justice for the injustice. It's balance. It's divine balance. Bringing balance. When we shift out of fear and into faith, we bring our own energy into divine balance. It's also divine timing. Everything is changing today. Everything is changing. Truth is being revealed. Justice is turning in your favor. New cycles are starting. New cycles of truth. New cycles of clarity. New cycles of balance. Your dream unfolding. High Priestess. Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition, because the Fool says take a leap of faith, with the Strength card even. Take a leap of faith to step into confidence that everything is changing for you right now. The Fool is the zero. We're starting fresh. A brand new cycle. This is the cycle of justice for you. This is the cycle where you get what you've been wanting and praying for. The cycle where you receive. We've got the Queen of Pentacles here. Receiving. We're getting out of this energy of imbalance. Fear, faith. Fear, faith. We're shifting out of that, because every time we shift back and forth, it like pushes it away from us. This is you receiving what that Knight was carrying, because you have the audacity to be confident, to believe in your dreams, and see yourself receiving what it is that you're asking for. Whether that's an offer of employment, a promotion, a new home, a love relationship or offer, whatever it is, it doesn't even matter. It may feel so big to you that may require you to literally take a leap of faith to believe. put on your strength, put on your confidence, listen to your heart, because it's taking you in the direction of what it is that is meant for you in that future version of yourself that's already living it. You know what dreams are. Dreams are your intuition giving you a glimpse of what your future is, that you're living in your future. Seriously. And these are the cards that are speaking. Look, same person. What your intuition is telling you is you receiving. That's your dream. What you see in your heart is what is meant for you. And that is your intuition telling you, giving you a future version, glimpse of yourself in that life. Know that justice is turning in your favor. Know that that future self is speaking to you right now. Turn up your confidence and watch what unfolds over this course of this moon cycle, okay? The next 4 weeks.